the suffocation forgets how to act. Was I playing on mouse and keyboard or was I playing on controller, you guys? Does anyone remember? 'Cause I sure don't. I think that was on controller. I did giggle. We're gonna continue. Act 2. I think I'm a controller. I should go confront Medusa. Let's go talk to Medusa, actually. I bet she's a baddie.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now.
Alright, I want to see Medusa.
In the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are. Man, this place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Oh, it's screaming!
What are you doing here?
Rin.
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
Who is peeing on her? What? Ryan pissing on people? Did you see that? She's like, someone peed on me. You have equipment?
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
Nothing that would get me stopped on the bus. Look, you're gonna need some backup in there, okay? Do you even know anything about Medusa?
I do, actually. Can she turn people into stone?
Do you think she actually turns people to stone?
Let's hope not, or this could be a short visit. Or a really, really long one.
I'm serious.
Perseus used a mirror to reflect Medusa's gaze back at her. Oh, maybe you could use your phone.
You think that would work?
Unless you brought a mirror, Grace, it's all you got.
Okay, I'll bite. What do you know about Medusa?
Well, you know she was human once, right? And she was cursed?
Not really, no.
Cursed by Athena. Or so one of the stories goes, anyway.
But doesn't she work for Athena?
Hey, don't look at me. My knowledge of this stuff stops at a few thousand years ago.
Okay. I don't think Medusa is a monster,
She
though.
was once human, but she's definitely a monster, right?
Yeah, one of the worst. But, you know, so was the Minotaur.
Asterion said she was scary. I have a feeling she's not like him.
Then I guess you need to be prepared for the possibility that she is as bad as the legends say. Though some of the stories also say that she was wronged by Athena and that what was done to her was an injustice.
And Athena just follows the rules, right?
I think it was an injustice. Alright, let's do this.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
Let's go see
You
Medusa.
have a plan for how we're getting inside, I hope?
Maybe. You're here to help?
Always.
Then I have a plan.
Use a distraction, find another entrance, and confront the enforcer. Should we use a distraction? What do we do? How about we find another entrance? Okay, no worries, Anna. This is making me think of Hades. It also has to do with Greek mythology. Yes,
Nothing
it
in your
does,
bag
actually.
For bashing a lock, I take it?
I thought this was an adventure, not break and enter.
What do you think adventures are, Freddy?
I still can't believe you can do that. It's like I don't even know you. And is this a good idea? What if Medusa, like, calls the cops?
This actually does have to do with a lot of Greek mythology. Basically, she's being accused of one of the deaths of a Greek god. So she has to figure out who killed the god, but that god's power went into her. So now she's a god. And the council is I think it's Athena. Who else is in there? Is it Poseidon? I forgot. There's a bunch of Greek gods that are like judging her, so I wish I could beat him up. This will work.
She has to know we're here first, Fred.
I suppose idols wouldn't really call the police, would they?
It would need a lot of explaining.
Don't mind the snake hair officers or the statues. Just an honest, everyday citizen.
And there we go. Coming?
Oh, hell yes. I wouldn't miss this for the world.
Time to split up and have a look around.
I'm scared, you guys. Who is this? Are we gonna sing? This is a musical, by the way. Is that Medusa?
Such a long day, dreaming of tonight, this sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. It's the
Scared me.
There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate myself too.
Did I do it? Fuck, I don't know if I did anything.
Before you start the show, Pan said to say hello. That's what he said to say.
Well, any friend of Pan's is a friend of Pan's.
Okay. I hate to interrupt your flow. There's just some things I need to know. I wish there was another way.
Yes, you do. Now, looking
What the hell's happening?
your body goes freely every time as it tenders, turning
Fight it!
gently as it renders. What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace?
This is so funny.
This time, you are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Because this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Looking
Girl, she's crazy.
me. Ooh, she's looking away. Hey, looking
Medusa saw hunger with no end. You lost Medusa unless you find a friend.
what I should
Oh my god, what do I do?
look at me, but don't look at me.
Now my tendons literally act like jelly. So true.
You and Athena. Here's the thing I don't get. Are you her spy, some sort of PI, or more like her pet? Am I hurting the mood when I mention her name?
The fact that she'd hate that you're on my plate only makes me more game. Look
Caro.
into
Hi, Caro.
Medusa, look into your own eyes.
Oops.
Nope. Okay.
That didn't work. I'm screaming. I'm so stupid, bro.
You know you're not unhot. That's my opinion.
How are you, Caro?
Anyway.
Don't look at me.
The snakes, sure they're snakes, but you can pass.
I know, that
them
was so
off
awkward.
as fakes.
Oh
like
my
it's just a
god.
cosplay.
Don't look at
You're
me.
not a monster to
Aw.
me. I think that you should try to see.
Wait, this is cute.
Medusa in
You're
another
lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. The not unhot girl is you. The monster's me.
You don't know, you don't know.
To know that you didn't.
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's
Is that a
true
witness?
that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Fine grace.
Just like fate
How is the moving got on?
fate played me. Just like fate won't see what your eyes see when you look at me.
Don't look at me.
Oh, she's crazy. She reminds me of that girl from Mortal Kombat. Or am I going crazy? Doesn't we have a pocket for the memes? Let me hear. Let me see.
You think that will hurt me, child? You have not done your homework.
Right, say Gwen.
Oh, sorry. Just trying to get your attention.
Fire.
Yeah, I've been watching, and I'm willing to bet you can't turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off.
I'm scared. But yeah, Caro, how was the moving? You like it? Was it good? Are you tired? It was just a long travel day. I believe that. Same. Me with Rin. I was gonna say she can make me. You're sick. Oh. Okay, Gwen. You're so sick. Be careful, Freddy.
Careful, Freddy. That's not a gamble I'm willing to take.
Yeah, the thing is, Grace,
Oh.
neither is she.
No, it's pinned. Nice.
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
Did you try to eat Calliope? Where were you at the reliquary? Yes, do that one.
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
Just sleep.
But you were there that night.
Yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Then who killed Calliope? It's so cold. It's been so cold. And the way it's been raining like crazy, it's been nothing but like raining. It did snow a little bit like on Saturday when we were doing the shower prep, but it only lasted for like 2 hours and then it started to rain. So then everything turned into slush and it was disgusting. But also, Caro, I posted pictures in the Discord. It's raining so hard here too, and it was bad. It was so bad here. Like last night and this morning, all I heard were like the police cars and like the firemen. I'm like, what happened out there? It's crazy. Let's see. Why were you following her?
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes.
No, more pictures,
Calliope has
Caro.
been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her.
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Duty. We got tornadoes? Right. I heard New York got tornadoes. Like a little tiny tornado. I saw a TikTok and I was like, what is happening? What is happening to the world? There's like no snowstorms. We're getting tornadoes. We're getting rain. What's happening to the world? Let's see.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, blooded, dying.
She was already
Let me
dying.
guess, that made you hungry.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
You didn't tell her?
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Hi, Lena.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate
How are
anyway?
you?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected.
Athena sounds racist. Oh.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
He killed Hecate's cat by accident, but this still seems hard to believe.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did
Oh,
not.
Persephone, right.
Yeah, she came to see me.
How does it feel that your family knows? They don't. They don't, Gato. I'm doing great. I had my first classes today. There's a class where we put into groups and have to pick a target population to make a program for, and I'm really excited for it. Oh, that's right. You guys are back to school now. I refuse. He said objection, Your Honor.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again.
She's crazy.
It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have. I know it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
I believe her.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
I feel bad for her. I'll think about it.
Indiscretion, huh? That's quite the word for it.
I cannot apologize for my hunger. I can only apologize that I am so very weak in the face of it.
I'll think about it.
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth...
I feel bad for her. Look at her. Oh. I don't want to go back. Don't want to go back for another week.
I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Oh, that was really sad. It's gonna be hell for me, Amalia. Channeled your inner Perseus and defeated the Gorgon.
The big question, Grace. Do we actually believe her?
I believe her. Thank you, Lonnie. I dropped the class because the group class is like, yes, you'll be doing at least 12 hours of work for it a week outside of class. I would throw up. That sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, I don't blame you, honestly. 12 hours? I mean, her story checks out. But we're missing something? Maybe. It's too obvious. I mean, her story does check
Hard
out.
to not believe her. We heard the same story from both Medusa and the Minotaur.
She could still be lying about why she was there or what she did after.
I don't know. Her fear just seemed real.
So the hunt continues? Great. More adventures for me then.
Thanks for helping.
Hey, I really appreciate all your help, Fred.
Right? I am so good at this. Who needs to be an idol?
Is this where you offer to be my kick-ass high priestess?
Am I not already? Seriously, am I not?
Oh, this is pretty. So we confronted Medusa.
Oh, if it isn't, the lovely Grace?
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I told you I didn't know what happened to Calliope, and that's the truth. I did not. So I nudged you in the right direction.
The only thing I'm a little anxious about is meeting up with my group mates outside of class. You seem like a good group, but I'm nervy. I think it's always nervous, like very nerve-wracking meeting new people. But I'm sure they'll love you. This game seems so cool. It is. It's like a murder mystery type thing with like Greek gods, and there's like a fucking musical. It's been really fun. I'm trying to figure out who the murderer is. No, the artwork is great, and there's a lot of famous people in this, like voice acting, which I didn't know. What aren't you telling me?
Just trying to be helpful? You still aren't telling me something.
What possible reason would I have to—
Tell me right now.
Medusa learned that Calliope was going to the reliquary because I told her.
Gasp.
Now, before you say anything, I had no idea of the fate awaiting our dear muse. And you yourself said Medusa was not responsible. I simply had to know if I'd inadvertently, rather innocently—
Damn, he sold her out.
Sold her out? She came to you for help, and you gave her whereabouts to the highest bidder.
I am trying to help, Grace. In my way.
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
The way where I don't take all the blame.
That's crazy.
What
Booyah.
else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
So then who else knew? Who attacked her, bro? I'm so confused. Talk to Persephone. Talk to Apollo. Talk to Friday. Let's talk to Apollo. Oh, it's like a little beach house. Look at him with his shirt open.
Grace,
Yeah, told you she'd be back.
what are you doing here? When you stayed with Persephone, I thought that... Well, I didn't expect to see you again.
You were a shark. I wanted to check on
I
you.
thought I'd check in on you. The way you left, well, it was quite the scene.
Ah, yes, that. I want to apologize for my outburst. Being around my family brings out the worst in me, I'm afraid. It's why I avoid them whenever possible, and why I should have resisted getting dragged into all this.
I don't know if I ever had like a favorite Greek god. Apollo was always my favorite Greek god growing up. Interesting. All
What do you
this.
mean, all this? Saving my life? Helping find your friend's murderer?
When we met, I said I would just make things worse. And I was
He's
right.
so dramatic
You
though.
haven't. Even if you had, isn't now the time to fix it?
Goodbye, Grace.
Oh,
I hope you find what you're
he
looking for.
said bye. Oh, right, Percy Jackson. I've never watched that, but I heard great things about it. Talk to Persephone. Yeah, let's talk to Persephone in her club.
Oh, back already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough
Look
to
at
get an
her.
idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
Oh, I just realized who the voice actress is for her, for Persephone. She was an archer, right? Uh, those books are so good. After I'm done reading my fanfic, I plan on rereading them. Let's do.
Hey, Persephone. Nice to see you too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we
I'm
girlfriends now?
screaming.
Did you come here for a social call over mimosas?
I wouldn't turn down a mimosa.
Oh, well, by all means, put your feet up. Hey, let me get you a cushion. It's your life on the line, not mine.
Screaming.
While waiting for your drink, perhaps we can return to the subject of Pan.
You might be right about Pan. I thought it could be Medusa, but now I'm not so sure.
So my sources are correct. You have been running around doing things on your own.
Oops.
Yeah, maybe I should bring you up to date.
Oof, you've been busy. It's good work, Grace, but that business with Medusa could have gone very badly.
I worked out fine. I need to do it.
I know, but let's focus on the important part of the story.
Which is that if you believe what she says, Medusa appears to be exonerated.
And that brings us back to Pan.
I want to send you to a party, Grace.
Oh, a
one
party?
Aphrodite is holding.
I'm scared.
She and Eros know Pan perhaps better than anyone. If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really up to.
We're going to a party.
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I don't get along.
Like how you and Apollo don't get along?
Even more intensely than that. I once said some things about her husband. They were true, but
I'm
unwelcome.
screaming.
Suffice it to say, if I showed up at Aphrodite's party, revealing Pan's secrets would be the last thing on her mind.
All right, let's go to a party. A big party number?
One wild party with the goddess of love coming up.
Oh,
It's less of a wild
You're right,
party
Naomi.
and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
oops.
Gotcha. Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
A party. We're going to a party. Well, should I tell Freddie? Let's go to the party. See what's gonna happen here.
Fancy party? Check. Bunch of strangers? Check. Grace totally not dressed for the occasion? Check. Now, if only I knew what I was supposed to be doing here.
Grace? You're here.
Yeah, I'm invited, aren't I?
I'm just surprised you even knew it was happening.
Persephone said I should come to this. Whatever this is.
Persephone didn't tell you?
Oh no,
Why am I
what?
not surprised?
This doesn't sound good.
I don't like the sound of that. What am I missing?
You don't have any of Calliope's memories, right? No deja vu recollections that aren't your own?
No. Should I have?
Not right away. For a while, you won't remember anything. We call it the veil. In time, the veil will start to lift, slowly at first, but eventually you'll remember almost everything Calliope did.
Oh.
That doesn't seem so terrible. Am I missing something?
Well, remember how old we all are. There are so many memories. So the veil lifts gradually to protect you. Eventually, it's like a flood. It becomes difficult to separate what's you and what's them, and all who came before them.
I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. Or will I become Calliope?
You're saying
Okay,
I won't be
no
me.
worries, Gato.
I won't be Grace. Will I start calling myself Calliope?
Maybe. Eventually, most of us do, but most of us were chosen and prepared.
And I didn't choose this.
I understand. Take some time to let it sink in. If you like, we can talk about it later.
What? What does this have to do with the party?
Aphrodite hasn't been the same since we came to the New World. She has horrific memories of what she endured during the war. Passing on her Eidolon is a way to forget, for a while. That's what this party is for.
Okay. Aphrodite is going
When you
to
say she's
die.
gonna pass on her Eidolon, you mean
Is this
She's
a
going to die,
funeral?
yes. And
Oh.
pass her soul on to a chosen successor.
It's a funeral,
in front of everyone?
sort of.
We're here to help, Grace. To make it easier for Aphrodite to do what she feels she must. We're here to say goodbye. At
That's so
least for a while.
sad.
Do you support what Aphrodite is doing here?
It's not my choice to make, Grace.
Yeah, but you must have an opinion.
Eventually you will remember what we experienced during the war. And eventually you will remember that what Aphrodite experienced was far worse. If this is the mercy she requires, I will not tell her she should not take it.
She's gonna die. I get it.
Okay, so what did Aphrodite want Calliope to do? What did she want me to do?
Well, knowing Aphrodite, she'll want you to make a production of it all. She's not here just yet. Until she arrives, I suggest mingling.
Mingling.
Yeah, mingling. Talk to Eros. Or we can talk more if you like. Just try to relax, Grace.
Sure, yeah. Relax. That's what this party is for, right?
Talk to Eros. Yeah, let's talk to Eros. What is he, the god of love or whatever? I forgot.
Grace,
Hey, Eros. Nice to...
Oh,
Oh. Okay.
Aphrodite will be so happy you're here. It means so much you have no idea.
Apollo told me. Calliope always refused to come to these things, right?
Yeah, no matter how much Aphrodite begged.
aw.
Every time she does this, I don't know how to handle it. I almost want to run upstairs and demand she stop. Remind her that this never works. Sorry, I shouldn't unload on you. It's been a bad week.
From the sounds of it, this happens a lot.
Every 20 years or so. That's how long she can hold out until she just can't stand it anymore. Every time, Aphrodite forgets. At least for a while. But I don't.
This is
I
so
remember
depressing.
everything. I'm there for the nightmares, the panic attacks, the days she doesn't even remember the war's over. And now I'm arranging her gathering again, so she can die again. And I'll watch it all again.
Is it okay if I ask what happened? I don't mean to pry, but I'm new. I really don't know.
I know, but it happened to Aphrodite, not me. It's not my story to tell.
If I know what she was dealing with, I might be able to help.
Could you? I suppose it wouldn't hurt. What happened is that Brother Ares happened. He missed out on the first world-spanning war, you see, so he was damned if he'd miss out on the next one. He found some jackbooted mortals so full of themselves and their supremacy, and he told them about the idols. Then they came for us. Took us completely by surprise. Some they killed, but Aphrodite, her they captured.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Aphrodite was captured, but she's here now. So she must have escaped.
She didn't. Do you know the name Hephaestus?
No. Should I?
God of smiths. He could make anything, any tool or weapon. He was Aphrodite's husband, and he adored her. When he found out the mortals were torturing her, he went mad. He was determined to save her.
Wait, they tortured her?
Nothing extreme, I'm told. They were too frightened, but they were also determined to wring every last secret out of her. So, who knows how long that fear would have lasted. Thus, Hephaestus made a deal.
With the, jackbooted guys.
No, with their enemies. That's what saved
That's
her.
crazy.
Then this deal is how Aphrodite survived.
It's how we all survived. It's what brought us to the new world. Hephaestus saved us all. We never saw him again. That was the deal. He would leave, make their precious weapons, and never look back. Aphrodite never even got to say goodbye.
That is so sad.
Because Aphrodite didn't even like Hephaestus when they were married. She seemed to resent every minute they were together. But now he's all she can think about.
Is there no other way? Does Aphrodite really need to...
To die? I've asked that so many times. She's tried magic, drugs,
Drogas.
psychotherapy, meditation, everything we could possibly think of. For a while, she'll deny anything's wrong. It all seems fine, and I start to hope. Maybe this time will be different. Then the nightmares begin, and the memories return. More with each passing day until... I hate it, but I see her agony. I can't deny her this.
Isn't this like, please?
What is my part in all of this? I'll help if I can.
Aphrodite loves drama. She always has. She wants us here to... well, to remember, to celebrate our history. She'll ask you to use your power as part of the celebration. Could you use it to inspire her?
I can't force anyone to do anything they don't want to, Eros.
That's not what I'm asking. I believe that deep down, she doesn't want to do this any longer. She must see it isn't working. She just needs the strength to try. Or I hope that's all she needs.
Okay,
I'll try, if you think it'll do some good.
I'll do my best.
I don't know if it will. I just find it hard to believe it could get any worse.
Famous last words.
Tell me about it. Do whatever you think is right, Grace. And thank you.
Wait, Aphrodite or talk to Apollo? Let's talk to this man.
I know all these people, Grace. For as long as I can remember, I've known them. Yet sometimes I feel like I don't know any of them at all.
He's so damn dramatic.
Or they me.
I spoke to Eros. He's pretty broken up over all this.
Oh, poor Eros. Each new successor, his hopes rise up once more. And then he watches the new Aphrodite crumble. Piece by piece. Only to start all over again. It's so different from the olden days. Once he was the eternal disaster, and Aphrodite kept constant vigil over him.
Maybe he feels like he owes her.
I think he's followed her into a dark void, and somewhere, deep down, believes he deserves no better.
I should get back out there.
All right, let's wait for her. See what happens. Oh my goodness, is she here? Look at her dress. Oh, JK, that's... Wait, who is this? Who's that in the back?
My family. Having you all here, gathered once again to see me off, it moves me. More than I can say. My loves, my darlings, my dearest friends. And you.
Aw.
Oh, my dear sweet thing. I dare not hope that you, with all your troubles, might sing me to my sleep. Yet here you are. Yet here she is.
Look at her.
It's lovely to meet you, Aphrodite. Properly, this time.
Ah, yes. Poor Calliope. Such a loss to us all. I shall miss her dearly. To have come so far, only... No, it doesn't bear thinking about. It's too much.
Is this Grace, my lady? The new muse?
Oh,
Wait, who was that?
what manners I have. Grace, Grace. Meet the lovely mortal woman who shall tonight become the new me.
Hi, my name's Venus, and yes, it really is Venus. Nice to meet you, Grace.
Hi. So, you're okay with this? You know what's gonna happen?
Of course. We've been working together, preparing for, 6 months now? Has it only been that long?
Must be nice to be prepared.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Lady Aphrodite told me. I should have thought about that.
There will be so much time for you lovelies to speak later. Now, we must prepare for my departure.
Okay. Do I want to talk?
Are you sure we can't talk first? I really need your help, Aphrodite.
I know you do, my dear. I wish I could be there for you, but I'm afraid my time is up. But
I don't know
since
what
you've
to
shown
do.
such kindness in coming, I will ask Eros to make himself available to you afterwards. There's nothing I know that he does not. He is my son, my truest friend, my longest love.
Won't he be a little distracted?
Eros has been through this before, Grace. He knows what must be done.
Do I talk her out of this? I'm sorry this happened to you. I don't think I can click on that, right? Nope. Tell me what my role is. Oh my god.
I have to admit, it's not clear what my part in all this is supposed to be.
How could it be? You've barely just arrived, darling girl. How did you even find out about it?
That would be Persephone's doing.
Apollo! Oh, you've come after all.
You look remarkably well, cousin.
I've had a great deal of time to prepare. I assure you that would not be the case. As for you, Grace, have you gathered the true purpose of tonight's gathering?
To ease your suffering? To forget about what happened?
An escape into the soothing blackness. To swim in Lethean waters, at least for a time.
Does it help?
I don't know. Each Aphrodite before me begged for mercy. This is all I can do for all of us. Even so, tonight is not about the pain. It is about honoring the memory of what was while that memory still persists. Go, enjoy the gathering, Grace. Tell me when you're ready to begin.
Girl. Talk to Venus. Venus.
I want to apologize again, Grace. I really messed up. It looks like I'll be doing that a lot. Lady Aphrodite said I'm ready, but I don't know.
Second thoughts.
Having second thoughts? If so, now's probably the time to mention it.
I would never do that to Lady Aphrodite. I'm just nervous.
That's understandable.
If I can ask, what does it feel like after it happens? Do you feel different?
Not really.
Not really. I still felt like me, if that's what you're asking.
You didn't remember anything? About her? Who she was? She was just gone?
Yeah. Isn't that the point of all this?
I just wanted to be sure. Sometimes it doesn't seem like it could be real.
How do you know Aphrodite exactly?
So I was working at this homeless shelter, right? A couple of years ago, and she came in with one of the older residents. And she was there in this, like, amazing dress. And she's sitting with this guy and really listening to him. Like, they were old friends or something. I just thought, what is someone like her doing in a place like this? So, I just went over and introduced myself.
That's it? Just like that.
Yeah. She came back to the shelter a few times, but by then, I guess she'd taken an interest in me instead.
Your name's really Venus, huh?
Everybody asks me that. Even the other idols. Maybe that's why Lady Aphrodite noticed me in the first place. She says it was fated to be. I say it's because my mama was a diehard hippie.
You probably need to get ready. I shouldn't keep you.
No, this is Lady Aphrodite's big night, not mine.
It'll be yours later, won't it?
Yeah.
Screaming.
Yeah, I guess it will.
All right. Let's just begin. Let's begin the ritual.
I have tried so hard, fought for so long, but in the end, I must bid you all farewell once again. But before I go, I would like us all to remember the sacrifices that brought us here to this strange new world. This time, it is with the help of our lovely muse that we shall be guided.
Oh. Are we singing? We're singing.
We let them rise. We let it happen.
Oh,
We
shit.
waited far too long. We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong. We were wrong. Since the beginning we were hidden. We held court from up above. 'Twas the golden age of reason, and I the queen of love. But a plague of hate was spreading, and there were vultures standing by. Before we fell to our knees begging, we fell from the sky. We let them rise, we let it happen. We waited far too long.
Okay,
We thought we shouldn't intervene. We were wrong.
I don't know. This is a bop.
We had revelry and rebirth, a family all together, till 13 million marching men cut us down forever. But Brother Ares made it happen, joined their war without dispute. Now the once mighty immortals are just mud under a boot. We let them take our loved ones, it's what they wanted all along. We thought they were beneath us, we were wrong, we were wrong. I see you have the power, it's a poisonous reward. My virtues only scorn me when I was once adored. Loved by every mortal, then ripped from paradise. No one suffered greater till he made his sacrifice. The
husband I abhorred rescued me from hell. I thought it was a joke when it was said to me. He struck a deal with our enemy's enemy, made a secret weapon so my captors let me go. He gave up his freedom, leaving just a memory, and this love I'll never know is what he gave.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I can't believe what I'm hearing today. If your story stops there, I've nothing to say. I can't imagine. I feel like a child who grew up too fast. The goddess of love can't get past the past. What good is a flame when everything's ash? I can't imagine.
There's no excuse but mortals can tell.
You know.
There's no sweet release, it's ongoing.
You know. You know.
Everyone's here to bid me farewell. Can you imagine
I can imagine.
this really happened? I can't forgive, the river's too deep. Its reflection won't lie, so just let me sleep. I can't let go of what could have been.
Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment.
Mother, I've stood by your side, now I no longer see the purpose of love when it tears at the center of me. My arrows are rusty, forget the bow, and I won't be begging you not to go. But when you're away, you leave us a broken home. And you leave me alone, lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
Lost in a moment. There's fire in you yet. Aphrodite returns, she'll never forget.
Finally, we'll be free.
Lost in a moment, lost in a song. Lost in a moment, lost in a song.
Lost in a moment. Lost in a moment. Lost in a moment.
Hi, Happy Poo. That was crazy. That was so good, though.
Mother, is it true? You've chosen to.
Live.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Look at her.
I'm so sorry, Venus. I made you so many promises, dearest, and I won't be able to keep them.
My lady, all I ever wanted was for you to be happy. If this is your wish, I'll be with you at every step.
I as well. Always.
It was very smooth.
I hope none of us regret this choice in the days to come. But thank you.
That was a good song. That was a good song. It was a really good song. I like that. Hell yeah, Aphrodite. Miss Javiona. Hey Javi, how are you? No, that song was so good. I think that was my favorite one out of like all of them. And I didn't know what I was doing. You promised to help me, bitch.
It has to be better than doing the same thing over and over.
Does it? It could also be far worse.
Don't talk like that, Mother. We can fight this.
I'm so very tired, my loves, but I will. I'll try.
Aww.
Now then, Grace. You needed my help.
Hell yes.
No doubt regarding Calliope's death. Have you any suspicions as to who might be responsible?
No, I don't. It was someone at the reliquary.
Calliope was at the reliquary when she was attacked, but I only know of 3 people who were there.
And you're sure none of them are responsible, Grace?
I thought maybe Medusa, but I've spoken to her and I think it's someone else.
Oh?
Calliope came to see us that night. She was agitated, frightened even, but she wouldn't explain why.
She said she had a plan. That must have been the reliquary.
A plan? A plan for what? What could she find at the reliquary that would help her?
Maybe she wanted a weapon. Something to defend herself with.
If only we'd known she intended to go to the reliquary. How on earth did she even get in?
She used the key, the one Pan gave her.
The way she knows.
When Calliope arrived, she dropped it. Then she laughed and said she'd better not lose it because Pan won't give me another key to the reliquary. I didn't know it was important.
Well, there's your help, Grace. I can't give you any better.
Come now, Mother. It's time you rested. It's been a long night.
If I don't, I suppose you'll both gang up on me again. Very well.
Well, that turned out nice. Think so now. That was crazy.
So,
All the help you
did they
need.
have anything helpful?
Nice. Everyone hydrate. So what are we? Honestly, I have no suspicions of Pan. I don't think it was Medusa. Then who the hell was it? I feel like there's someone else. And I don't know. It makes no sense, you guys.
It just doesn't make sense. Pan sent me to the reliquary. If he's involved, why would he do that?
Well, maybe he was hoping you could prove his innocence if you found out what happened there.
I guess. Aren't you the one who first said he was probably guilty?
Worth investigating still. Are you all right, Grace? You seem troubled.
I'm worried.
I'm worried. I don't feel like I'm any closer to the truth.
Aren't you? Even after learning about Pan?
I can't help feeling I'm on the wrong track somehow. Maybe it's just nerves.
How are things with Persephone? Is she helping as much as you thought?
Yeah, but I don't know why. She might still be trying to figure out what use I am to her.
All I mean to ask is, has she said anything?
About...
No, never mind. It's none of my business. Please forget I asked.
I hate
My
when people do
regards to
that.
Persephone when you see her.
Bro, just tell me. Alright, whatever. Bye, Apollo. Does anyone know? Does anyone have any suspicions? 'Cause I have none. I have no suspicions.
Apollo. Always so dramatic. And well done, by the way. You may be the very first person ever to talk sense into Aphrodite.
I still don't know if I did the right thing.
Well, it was never up to you, Grace. The choice has always been Aphrodite's. Look at it this way. At least she has a chance now. And whether she uses it, we'll see. I remember the last time I passed on my Eidolon. 1952. I was married to, well, I'd say you'd call him a gangster. More of a thug. A mean, vicious little thug. Persephone saved me from him. Tore his head clean off. But not before he fired a shotgun into her chest. My chest? Whatever.
Why are you telling me this?
We all have our sordid history, our personal horrors, building up like sediment around our souls. You can't let it bury you, Grace. You are the only one who can keep your head afloat.
You're incredible. Thanks for the advice. Oh, there's an exclamation point here.
You're incredible. You know that?
There's no need to be facetious, Grace.
No, really.
Ally.
I am incredible. It's true. It's good that you recognize this.
Ally.
Okay, I take it back.
Oh, you can't take it back, Grace. I would have thought you'd learned that by now.
Are we singing? Wait, are we singing? What's happening? What's happening? Why are we singing? What's happening?
After centuries of cruel injustice, everybody working against me, every idol but for one, violent with apathy. We couldn't reach a resolution, but you and I, I'm queen of the underworld, and you, Grace, you. Something seems familiar about you. Have we met some lifetime ago? Gods like me don't have too much to hope for. The rules been fixed throughout the ages. So I have forged a daring path. I would like to make some changes. You see, we can win a revolution, you and I. I'm queen of the underworld, and you, Grace, you are a queen. You're old, your dominion, and in my opinion, you're on the right track. It sounds like they hurt you, defied or usurped you. It's time that you kick them right back.
Oh, was I supposed to say that? Oops. I don't know.
You've got one big mouth on you, don't you?
Oh.
Yet it's me
Oh.
who's closing in. Think
Oh.
I like that mouth on you, won't you?
Oh?
You've overstayed your welcome. Time to go home. Get out of here, Grace.
Gay. Uh-huh. Back to Freddy. You saw them?
Hey, hey, so what's the news, Miss Muse?
Miss Muse.
Well, does a muse have a proper form of address? I just want to hear what exciting adventures you've been having.
Well, I stopped the goddess of love from killing herself, I guess.
Screaming.
Whoa. Do gods have interventions? You know, they're nothing like I thought they would be. Everything else okay, though? Do we know who the killer is yet?
Not just yet, no.
Okay, well, let me know if there's anything I can do. If I have to hustle to become your high priestess, well, so be it.
Exactly how much do you know about the Greek gods, Freddy?
I know my Greek mythology, but what I've read clearly doesn't line up with who they are today. Or who they ever were, maybe.
Still might be useful. There's gotta be some truth to those stories, right?
Maybe? Who do you want to hear about?
Oh. Apollo, Calliope?
Do you know anything about the Muses? Or Calliope in particular?
Yeah, for starters, there were supposed to be 9, though I guess there are some sources that said there were only 4, maybe 3. Each of the muses had her specialty. Did you know that Calliope is supposed to be the muse of epic poetry? She inspired the Odyssey.
Wow.
Interesting.
I don't even like poetry.
I read the Odyssey.
Yeah, it was said her singing
boring.
voice was unmatched. So they got that part right, at least.
Did she also lead the ancient Greeks in giant choreographed dance numbers?
No, but she once turned a bunch of snobby princesses into magpies, so there's that.
What about Athena? Is she really supposed to be the goddess of wisdom?
Sure, but mostly that's meant as tactical knowledge. Athena wasn't all sweetness and light. She was a warrior goddess. She was also the goddess of heroes. There are loads of stories where Athena helps guys like Odysseus or Jason or Perseus.
No female heroes back in those days?
Yeah, guess not. Women were the weaker sex, which maybe is why Athena was portrayed as being vindictive. She cursed Medusa, one of her own priestesses. She turned people into spiders, struck them blind, started the Trojan War. It's the whole thing.
Oh, that's crazy. I did not know
being
that.
as wise as advertised is on brand for her, then. What about Apollo?
Okay, so the prophecy stuff checks out. Apollo was god of the sun and light, but also kind of enlightenment in general. He's always talked about as this beautiful and cultured god involved with the arts and the muses, kind of a Renaissance man before the Renaissance.
He's clearly had a rough time since those days.
Well, he was also a giant
I'm
horn dog,
screaming.
Grace. I can list off like a dozen men and women Apollo has had as lovers, and there's probably more.
Weren't they all like that, though?
I mean, Apollo's no Zeus. He never assaulted anyone as a swan. And no, they aren't all like that. Our sun god had a reputation.
Interesting. Anyways, Persephone?
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories. Usually, she's either a victim or just the wife of Hades, or both.
And that's it? She was kidnapped by Hades, end of story?
Pretty much. Her mother was so angry she created winter. But otherwise, Persephone was just your average sweet and virginal fertility goddess.
You're right, that doesn't sound like her at all.
Must be hard to be defined by this one thing that happened to you thousands of years ago. I'd be pissed if everyone thought my story ended there.
Well, she is pretty pissed. That much is true.
Okay, anyways. Oh.
You said Pan was some kind of lust god, right?
You kind
No
of.
worries, Naomi.
Pan's a god
Have
of the
fun.
wild, and I guess that translates
Enjoy
into
the
sort
time
of
with the
lustfulness and earthiness, humping nymphs in the forest sort of
It's
thing.
for me
And
here.
you don't like him.
Honestly,
Good
he's
night.
exactly what I'd expect him to be. All the stories say he's a lech and a beast. The Christians equated him with the devil. Weirdly, he's also the only god who's supposed to have died, though it's never really clear how or why. Anyhow, there's a great statue depicting Pan having sex with a goat. Next time you see him, you gotta ask him about it.
I'm screaming. Okay.
I wonder how much of those stories are true.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm giving you the quick version. There are reams of textbooks out there covering all this, but even they rarely agree with each other.
Really? Nothing definitive?
Ancient Greece was 3,000 years ago, Grace. Not much information survived all that time, if it was even valid to begin
Let's go to
with.
Greece. Greece 2020-28. All right.
Okay,
Done.
that's enough questions for now.
You sure? I can talk all day. You know I can.
I'll check back with you soon, Freddy. Time for more mystery solving.
That was a lot of history. I did not know all of that. Time to head home. Okay, let's go home. Let's go home.
Oh, hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited,
Screaming.
but, well, here you are.
You know
What,
Freddy?
You and Freddy are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you, Friday has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Oh, shit. The guys were problematic. Yeah, so I've heard.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever.
Interesting.
Can you imagine?
All right,
I
let's go.
suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddy, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
I'm scared. I don't want to talk to Athena. Oh, what's happening? What is happening? I'm gonna be clever. Charming? No, we're gonna do clever. This is interesting.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I have a second trait? I didn't know I could do that.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
More
As you
options.
like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oopsies.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Oopsies.
Am I not supposed to be proving my innocence? Would you prefer I did nothing?
I'd prefer you didn't break any other rules in the meantime.
Girl.
Such as? Do you have a list I can read, or do you just make them up as you go?
You think our judgment was rash. It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Oh. Then do something? Oh, what do I say? Oh, you care about Medusa? I don't want to bring Medusa into this.
If that's true, then do something about it. You're the only one who can.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered, and by one of our own. The list goes on.
I've heard most of that, sure. What does it have to do with me?
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
Oh my god, did we discuss Medusa?
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Met her, have you?
I just have to know why. Of all the people you could have working for you, why her?
We could have left her behind. I elected to bring her because, in the end, she is my responsibility. But Medusa didn't want charity. She volunteered to work in my service. It's trying at times. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Oh.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Too late. Is Pan a killer?
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
I won't tell you. Oh, Pan did. Should I tell her? Should I tell her?
I'd rather not say.
Well, you're loyal, at least. I had to ask.
Okay, anyways.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace. If there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
The fucking cookies. Look at the birdie as a mask. Little outfit.
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough.
Oh, I did not,
As
Ren.
if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. I mean, if it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
Oh, sorry, Ren.
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Oops, what are we
Uh-oh.
doing?
What now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
Oh.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
And she's correct.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've
Wake
some
up,
other
Gwen.
plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Honestly, I'm tired
Calliope
too.
snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
I'm a little
Well,
tired.
I'll be following in Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
Okay, why do you go to sleep at 4 in the morning? First of all, use my thighs as a pillow, his butt. Just turn around real quick, Khalid. Also, can you believe that Rin's mom said that Rin is really good at Just Dance? So, Just Dance stream?
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial.
Gay.
Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying?
goodness.
What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we might go about doing that?
Deja vu it is.
Deja? Isn't there a song called Deja Vu?
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory
I
of
know,
who
so Rin can
attacked
dance, huh?
Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future. It'd be a twist.
Actually? Alright, let's just go.
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Any idea how you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Vamos. Oh?
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by. If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't
Oh
stop
my
me.
goodness.
Nothing will.
Gosh, it almost seems like you care.
Oh?
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Y'all seen this? Now kiss. They didn't kiss last time. Let me see that little dancey dance run. Be honest with Hecate. Sneak in the back way. Freddy distracts. Freddy distracts Hecate. Let's do this one. Let's see if this works. His hips.
I must admit, the book is confusing.
You didn't like it?
I once knew a vampire. He did not sparkle.
Twilight! She's reading Twilight!
Well, I don't know if it was meant to be
Screaming.
taken that seriously.
Then I fail to understand the point.
She's reading Twilight. I'm in.
Do not worry. It is written that I am not alerted to Grace's presence for another 14 minutes.
Screaming.
Guess I'll keep talking then.
No, she knows.
First part down. Now I finally get to see what the reliquary actually looks like.
This is massive.
Pretty impressive, innit?
I love
Go
him.
wander around. Labyrinths are kind of my thing, but you'll get lost. Also, are you supposed to be here?
Please let me buy. Oh shit. I love him. I love his little British accent. He's a little British. Alright, Europeans. Do I lie or do I run for it? Just gonna lie.
Hecate told me I could look around, so long as I don't touch anything.
Kate said that?
No.
Yeah, she did. I'll make it quick, I promise. You can even come with me, if you like.
Yeah, I gotta ask Kate. She's really specific
Lying
about this
us?
stuff, and I don't want to make
Oh
her mad.
no.
Yeah. Late for that, probably.
Run for it.
Oh no, wait! Oh, this is so bad.
Oopsies.
Okay. I don't hear anything. I think I'm alright. Sorry I had to leave you back there, Freddy. I hope you're okay. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
I don't even know, girl.
Calliope must have
Nice.
been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
23. Womp womp. Wait, she's right there. It's fucking lie. Why does that sound so British? It's fucking lie. Look, it's her. Calliope was amazing. Like that outfit. Loved her.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Oh, there's so much stuff. The egg. Hold on, I'm trying to click that out. What the hell? Why won't it go down? It won't go down.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
Nice, Sana. Okay, let me see the mask. Scary.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
The instrument? She did like instruments.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument?
Don't let me smooch in front of the
Maybe
family.
it's both. Is this an armory, too?
Ew, Cleet, I'm gonna throw up.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing.
Oh hey, but that's holding hands. That's not using tongue. Girl.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
And I'll do it again. Girl, you out here making
I don't even know
out.
what language that is.
It's Greek. Ask Anna. Oh, it was the mirror.
This is it. Calliope was here.
Honey, you watching?
She was standing right here. And she...
Oh? What's happening? Right, we don't show tongue in front of you, girl. That's Papa y Mama. La lengua. Okay, Harry Potter.
Uh-oh.
Who the fuck are you?
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
Why are they so creepy? Ew, what the hell? Guys, what do I do?
Okay then.
Are we singing? We're singing? I'm scared. Those cheekbones? Wait, her powers are not working. Holy shit. Why do they have a knife? Did they kill Calliope? Who are
What's
you?
happening? Why didn't it work?
I think it was them. Oh, we're running, girls. Who the fuck are these people? I don't like this. Oh, bitch!
Oh,
Freddy!
Grace?
Damn it.
Freddy! We've got to run. My powers don't work on them. They just keep coming.
Who are these people? Carol, someone's gonna get stabbed. Oh. Freddy's just distracting Hecate. There ain't no way. There ain't no way they just killed Freddy.
Freddy!
Girl, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? What is wrong with you, Freddy? You did not have to do that. That's it? And they're walking away? I'm sorry, that cutout was kind of funny. I'm screaming. Girl. Bruh.
Oh God. Oh God, Freddy.
By the gods.
Not
You summoned
Freddy.
the Furies.
What?
Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here?
I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it.
There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it.
Interesting. The furries? Right, the furries?
I didn't talk to any Fates. There were figures in the mirror, but they vanished when the Furies got there.
The furries?
This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been
Interesting.
But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
But Freddy's dead.
How can you say that? I didn't mean for this to happen.
Oh, Freddy.
Your intentions are irrelevant, Grace. All choices have consequences.
I didn't choose this.
A pedicure, you're sick, Colleen.
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
Yeah, little references because you played Hades. No, not Freddy. Bro. Where should I go now? Go now? Girl. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Finish Act 2! And Freddy died. Bro. Not Freddy.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
Her name was Freddy.
Her name is Freddy. Was Freddy. She was more than just my friend.
Yes, I see that. Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before.
See, I was right. It had to be
Before they
someone
came.
else.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Who came in the furries?
Who could send the
Rexy.
Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate
It was
herself
Rexy.
would have been my guess. Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did.
She's
What
a
that could be,
furry.
I'm afraid I have no clue.
The plot thickens. What are the furries?
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command, or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
Why did the furries stop?
The Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish. They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
Bam.
Can these fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who
You're
give
so
Apollo his
thick,
powers,
Khalid.
and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really
Girl.
didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have
Not
been the
beef.
fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take. Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the
Oh.
reliquary entirely and forever.
Oopsies.
Athena's beside herself.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
Oops.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
Why are you here, Apollo? You made it clear I was on my own.
Well, you're not on your own, are you? You have the selfless Persephone to guide you.
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead.
Oh.
What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
Oh?
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and, overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally.
I don't like
Claim it,
this.
And Hades is yours.
I'm scared.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
So if we go to Hades and, find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into, exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
I don't know if I want to do
The
this.
responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help? Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But that's not why you originally agreed to help me?
No, that's not why.
Is there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No. No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
Girl.
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
I'm screaming.
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
Girl.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Hold on, wait. What does that mean? If her soul is in Hades, then...
It means the ruler of Hades can release her.
That's assuming everything remained as it was. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
Oh,
If
shit.
that's what you prefer, by all means.
We're going down.
Let's find Hermes.
Chippy chappa chappa dooby dooby dabba dabba. We're going to hell. We're going to hell.
Shall I wait here, or...
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man,
Khalid.
I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Don't cream your pants,
Ask
Khalid. I'm
what's going
screaming.
on. Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
Freddy's in hell.
It's the
I
only
hate
way
that,
to find
Khalid.
out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of it, but without the Fates, I'll never know the truth.
And that means going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
Love that.
Okay. Signal when you need to come back.
You sure?
Yeah, feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
Oh no.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo.
I don't like
Let's
this. I don't like this. We're going to hell. Gotta clean out because I'm a woman in a Mexican household. I hate that for you, Amalia. I'm so sorry.
Welcome to the real underworld.
Bye, Amalia. We're in hell.
Wow.
Is this Grace? Girl, what is this?
It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting
Orpheus.
for us.
Who the fuck is Orpheus?
This is Orpheus. The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant. Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
I don't like this.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
Shit is going down. The pinned, you see it. The stick.
The ferryman will come soon.
I've heard about the
As we are
ferryman.
not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case
Oh, no.
clearly and with determination.
I'm scared. Holy shit, that's a big ass boat. And that's a big ass man. Holy shit. Why is he so big?
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Core Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again.
Well, shit.
No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
This is so funny. What do I say? I'm here to say Freddy or I'm the last muse.
Hey there! I'm Grace, idol and last of the muses. Is that enough?
No.
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses. And
Oh, wait, I like him. He's cute. Look at him fangirling.
No, she didn't. Neither of us brought
He's
games to play with
cute.
Corone. Stop asking.
He's cute. We can find something to play. Is he always like this? Wait, he's kind of adorable. That looks kind of lit. Is he always like this?
Has he, always been like this?
Once he was as grim as the grave itself. Time has clearly eroded his gravitas. And it appears I'll have to find Cerberus as he's gotten himself lost. Wonderful.
No
Let's
one's
get
running this
underway,
joint.
Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Girl boss Corone was not my expectation. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is sick. A big ass boat. Oh, are we singing? Who's that? It's like that Harry Potter scene in the movie with the dead people.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away.
Oh my god.
She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
That's nice.
Know much about suffering. You've seen your life disappear. I lost a friend. If I could find her again, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Where's Freddy?
Someone's coming.
Oh, it's Orpheus.
There's music floating through. Someone's coming. And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
You
coming.
better be ready.
A wolf is waiting in the
He's a
tomb.
master of his
Someone's
craft.
coming.
We have to take back
I can feel them howling at the
what
moon.
is mine. Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
Oh shit.
Orpheus, I've been. What happened to the music?
I'm screaming.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long.
He looks pretty cool.
You brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way.
Got the
Can't
grippers
remember
out.
The last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Betty. Welcome to my underworld.
Oh, we're gonna rock out.
Let me treat you to a song, a welcome gift.
He does.
It is mine, after all.
His ass is out.
Any requests? Questions?
Are you really that good?
Down, loop it. I wouldn't say that I'm good.
What's happening?
I wouldn't say that
What
I'm
is this,
great.
bro?
I wouldn't say that my timing's perfect. I wouldn't say that I'm late. But you can say that he's the best that's ever been.
What is this? That's smiley faces?
And I haven't even really sung a single word.
I know.
I think I chose poorly.
Okay, just getting a gauge. Not your thing? Try again. Another request?
I know, same, Khalid.
Dow.
So funny.
I didn't do what I was told, didn't know that it was all a game. I didn't think that he would do it. Then Eurydice was gone. And Persephone stood right beside him and said, what a shame. He was always gonna kill her and you knew it. And I never got to have my revenge. My pain never ends. I see you now. Persephone won't turn my back. Won't turn my back. Turn my back on you again.
Look at the spirits.
I hear your torment and your suffering. They made your love disappear. I lost a friend. If I can find her again, that's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
That's why I'm
Orpheus,
here.
you're here for you are stubborn.
This is when you say you're certain you had no control. But I saw you smiling when your husband condemned my soul.
Oops. Wait.
The throne was stolen after I murdered the king. You should be grateful and thank me for everything. And yet you scream like a boy. You kick the ground. I was a slave.
Eurydice is gone because you did nothing.
Orpheus, there was nothing I could do.
I saw your whisper.
Wait.
Poison behind your king.
Wasn't me.
If I cannot have my revenge, you're the next best thing.
His bark is louder than anyone's bite, and he's no match for your godly might.
You're right. Killing is so unbecoming.
That's never stopped you before.
I did what I had to, Bard.
As do I, my former queen. As do I.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I spent millennia wondering if I hadn't tried to interfere.
You'd be with her now.
But how? I made a young and stubborn vow. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
What's happening?
You didn't do what you were told, but you won't face the fact that you're to blame. And Persephone, you blew it. You must understand each other by now. All of this is getting kinda old. What a shame. There's the door, walk through it.
But I never got to have my revenge.
Our pain never ends.
Our pain never ends.
Orpheus, I promise you now, belatedly, I won't turn my back. I won't turn my back.
Are they becoming friends? I don't know what I just did, bruh. I really don't know.
We have been
fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
I'm gonna geek out, but I was wondering why isn't his English name Orpheus? Because that's how it is in Greek, and I think they wrote it with a U because US makes an A, because makes A sounds over, and they started reading as U. That's it. That's my theory. I have no idea. Like Orpheus, Orpheus. Destroy the throne or take the throne for yourself. What are we doing? Do we destroy the throne or take the throne for yourself? I say we destroy the throne. What would happen if we destroy it? Shit. I'm scared. What do we do? Fuck it.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair.
Yes. Oh shit.
There.
I don't know if that was a good thing.
Dare. What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
Girl, that throne was worthless.
Look around you, Persephone. Hades is empty. That chair you wanted so badly, it doesn't matter anymore.
No,
It
literally.
mattered to me. I paid for that throne with tears and blood, Grace. With years of humiliation you know nothing about. I thought we could help each other, but no. No, you would rather lecture me.
Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't have broken it. I don't know.
So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have
Oops.
one after that big demonstration.
I don't. We need to go to the Fates. There was never a plan. I'm going to find Freddy. Freddy is long gone.
You said Freddy was here, right? Then we should be able to find her. We just need to look.
Let's say you do. Okay, what then? You expect to walk out of Hades with her spirit in tow?
Why not? It would have worked for Orpheus if he hadn't looked back, right?
You don't get it, do you? There is no way to free someone from the land of the dead. Not for Orpheus, and certainly not for you.
Oh, yes.
And the Fates?
Even if you could contact them, Grace, I assure you, they simply wouldn't care.
I thought you cared.
You know, for a moment, I thought you actually cared about me. Just a little bit. But you don't, do you? Not about me, not about Calliope.
So real.
Not about anything.
You're the one who destroyed my throne, Grace. You started this.
Oops.
And you never intended to help me. Right from the start. It was all to get what you wanted.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Abdication. You destroyed the throne of Hades. Freddy! 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 It's funny.
You're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
But you sacrificed yourself. For me.
Well, yeah. I'd do anything
That's so
for you,
cute.
Grace. Hey, what was the alternative? I let the Furies kill you instead? That's not how this story ends.
This isn't a story, Fred.
You're wrong. It is a story.
No, not Freddy.
And you need to finish it.
without me.
GG's Freddy.
Hey, no.
Oh, that's her best friend.
I guess this is it, huh? Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need.
Calliope! Holy shit. It's Calliope.
Calliope? This... You can't be real. Your soul is inside Grace.
My Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
Aww.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
I don't get it. I thought the Eidolon was Calliope's soul. But if that's true, then...
The Eidolon is what makes us an idol, but it's not our soul. Each of us adds a piece to it as it passes on.
But what about the memories?
The memories are but a reflection. And after the Eidolon is passed on, old memories become a reflection of a reflection. It's why the idols have forgotten so much. You knew this truth once, Persephone. Long ago.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have. But I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No. I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
Oh.
I don't know about you, but I have all the time in the world. Okay, yeah, bad joke. But I really do need to hear this.
Apollo delivered, with great reluctance, a prophecy that said I needed to die.
And who did he deliver this prophecy to?
Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary.
It was
Barely
Athena.
escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
That bitch. I was suspicious.
Why come to me?
Didn't trust her.
Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until
Hi,
I reached you.
Laurita. How are you? Happy New Year. Hope you've been well. Athena was always a cunt. None of this is your fault. I don't know. She kind of dragged me into this.
I wish you hadn't. You didn't give me any choice.
I wanted to. I thought I would at least have time to explain.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have believed you.
The Furies, they kept coming. It was all I could do just to reach you. I am so sorry, Grace. I truly did not mean for it to be like this.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was
Damn,
going,
that's
and
crazy.
she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you?
It was Pan,
They weren't
wasn't
pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
It was Pan. Pan told Athena. Wasn't it?
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it
Interesting.
long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me.
Why didn't Apollo tell me this?
Telling
Unbelievable.
Me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
What do I say?
It doesn't just involve you, does it? It involves me. It must, or you wouldn't hesitate.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
Unbelievable.
And now you know the prophecy.
Bro.
I can't believe Apollo didn't tell us about this. He kept quiet the entire time.
He knew Athena killed an idol. He had a duty to tell us.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
This is crazy. What now?
I have to go back. And I have no idea what will happen. None of this seems real.
Are we singing? Oh shit, we're singing. This is so depressing, bro.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go.
This is so sad.
Deep within my soul, you will remain with me, a best friend through the dark. Gone, you're irreplaceable. It's time to go. It and I know you'll get by. It's time. So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud, Grace.
Freddie, I gave everything to watch you go.
I know. Now it's time to go.
It's time to go.
That's wild. GG's Freddy. GG's Freddy. And Calliope. Saying goodbye made the difficult decision to let someone go. That was so sad. Go, Paulo.
And I see Freddy isn't with you. I'm so sorry, Grace. Did you at least get to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Oops. Nobody got what they wanted.
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It
could...
doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy. How you warned her. How you've been lying to us.
Oops.
You knew. You knew the truth this entire time. Even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
You were trying to protect me, right? You didn't want me to share Calliope's fate?
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well,
you failed. We know it now.
Then it's done.
no.
Isn't the prophecy open to interpretation? Couldn't you be wrong about how it ends?
When am I not wrong, Grace?
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at.
That's crazy. That's crazy, love.
I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. But if she believes you need to die in order to save the idols, if she truly believes that, it won't matter what anyone says.
We should make a deal.
Does there still need to be a trial? If we go to Athena privately, maybe we could work out some kind of deal.
She won't make a deal. All that will afford her is a chance to kill you before the trial.
She tried that once already.
And your friend died as a result.
Oops.
No, it's a clever thought, but Athena needs to be challenged in front of everyone.
Oh.
I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
We're overthrowing
Why
Athena.
not? Just so you understand, our chances aren't good.
Oh.
I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
That's crazy.
Great.
Saj. Confront Pan, confront Persephone, confront Apollo. I say should I stop here? Or should I continue? What time is it? It's already 4. I don't know how long this is. Should I Google this? How long is it's around 6 to 7 hours. I think I'm almost done. I think this is like 1 hour left. There's 3 acts. This is literally the last act. But I feel like this is gonna be 1 hour. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think that's gonna be too long. Maybe I'll finish it. I could finish it on Friday. Maybe. Or should I finish it today? I don't know. Cause I'm invested.
Pan, are you here?
I don't know, and I'm invested though.
Pan.
I'm scared. I'm scared on maybe I'll just finish it then.
All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Oh. Now you've got my ears quivering, Grace. Whatever could we have to discuss?
Alright, guess I'll continue. You're innocent?
I know you weren't behind Calliope's murder.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
Tell him everything? YOLO. Let's just tell him everything.
Okay. Where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
That bitch.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue.
I'm screaming.
Seems reasonable enough.
Right, all my homies hate Athena.
I doubt Athena would agree. Or many of the other idols, for that matter.
Yes, well, if history says anything about the idols, it's that we're a bunch of reactionaries who make poor decisions. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Look at him. I'm not. I'm scared. I have to fight Athena. I'm gonna sing. Oh my god. Oh, Persephone? I guess. Let's go talk to her. I really like her office. This is very nice. Look, it's Calliope.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
Why didn't you tell me about you and Calliope?
What, tell you I loved her so you and Apollo could pick apart our relationship and then cast me as the murderer? Tell you I spent 2 years hoping she would return, only to find out that that was never gonna happen?
Oops.
Tell all of that to the one she was now a part of, who would one day remember everything we were? Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades, to have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
Is that what you think you need to do? Forgive yourself?
Good Lord, is there more?
You could start by atoning. By trying to be a better person.
We idols are capable of change, Grace. On rare occasion. Is it any easier out there? Do you miss being immortal, Grace?
Hell yes.
Eventually I will. I'll always wonder what I might have become.
I never gave it a second thought before. And now I wonder.
GG's Calliope. From Apollo? Okay. I'm gonna talk to anyone before the trial.
Oh, it's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, Oracle. Please don't get involved.
Oh, I am involved. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I live here, and Paul is my friend. Look, I'm not stupid. I don't buy into this god crap, but I know Paul and the rest of you are not on the right side of normal. Even so, Paul is a good guy. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to you.
Bro.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
Are those chips? Love that. Chippies.
I didn't mean for it to end up this way.
I know. It's okay, Apollo. You have to stop torturing yourself over this.
Chippy.
I wanted you to find out about Athena without learning the prophecy. To be honest, I was relieved when you chose Persephone, even though I was worried she might lead you astray.
Lonnie.
When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what, stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
Please.
I hope that one day we'll be as close friends as you were with Calliope.
I guess all that remains is the trial. Whatever happens, Grace,
Fuck Athena!
I'll be standing right there by you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to the trial, boys and girls. Let's go to the trial. I'm scared. Anna, hold my hand.
So this is it. All your new friends have lied to you, but somehow they're
Screaming.
gonna get you through the trial, right? I wish Freddy were here.
Freddy! No.
Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting be seen. I'll embrace the fire as it burns deep inside, bright enough to guide me, an ocean defied. But as I burn, they've all turned away one by one. In the end, am I alone? Like a boat lost at sea, with no sails, no breeze. I am drifting cold water, no star to be seen. In your heart, we remain. You do not sail in vain. In my heart, you remain. I do not sail in vain.
Vamos. Vamos.
Okay, here we go.
Where is this bitch?
Hello?
Oh, Grace, there you are. Everyone is already waiting for you on campus.
Don't trust her.
I thought this was Olympus.
Not this office building. My word, no.
I'm scared. I don't trust her ass. I don't trust her. Don't go. It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't do it, you stupid bitch. I don't trust her. I don't trust her.
Welcome to Old Olympus, dear.
Old Olympus? Oh. Oh, wait, this is nice. Athena's fugly. It's a fugly shit. Do not trust her. Oh, a slut. You're so right.
A real place?
It's the memory of a real place, which for us is the same thing.
Well,
let's begin, shall we?
Let's fight. Like in Mortal Kombat. At least they're on her side. Apollo. She literally helped everyone in this room. Like, isn't that crazy?
Brothers, sisters, everyone. Look around you. We few who remain fled to this new land to escape the war, but we are not out of danger. I waited to tell you until I was certain, and now I am. The idols are dying. It will not be long before even our immortality deserts us. The time for extreme measures
Let them die. Such as murder?
Extreme measures, such as murder.
Fuck this bitch! Bring her down!
Would you sacrifice idols to save them, Athena? Seems counterproductive, doesn't it?
It is not unknown for a physician to cut off a limb in order to save the patient.
Oh, that's what you are? The heroic doctor, out to heal the poor, sick idols?
I am trying to save us!
Oh. She killed
I will
Calliope.
do anything and everything in my power and beyond to save us from extinction.
You'll do anything?
Oops. Try as a sham.
Tell them. Let them know what that anything includes. Tell them about the prophecy Apollo gave you, and how you've interpreted it. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives. Isn't that how it goes?
Oops.
It's true.
Oh, let's go. Accused her? We know the truth?
You summoned the Furies and sent them after Calliope. But you didn't count on her getting away and running to me, did you? She passed her Eidolon on to me, and now you were stuck.
I will not stand for this.
Yes, you will. This started as my trial.
Oh!
But now it's yours.
Get her!
Tell them.
Oh shit. Oh, here we go. I gotta concentrate.
Yes, it's me.
Gasp.
It's me. Of course, it's me. The one who gets it done.
She admitted to it, this bitch.
Don't you see? It had to be. You all turn away when I got the fish. Then you cry, hooray, once it's on the dish. That's how we do this. Yes, we. Yes, you and me. I have always cared for you. I'll always do all these things for you. All these things that you are not prepared to do. You say you care, Athena, look around. The way you care grinds these idols down. From up above, you played your puppet show. You called it love. Athena, did you know you're turning them to ghosts? Sorry, little bird, time to wring your neck.
Little girls, they dream up a future. They're sure how they feel, sure their vision's true. I fought for that throne and then didn't take it. And that was okay. Could it be for you too?
Of course you would make it all about you.
Still, Athena, I'm glad you were here to see how someone grew.
None of you see.
Oh shit. This is crazy.
So it's down to me. It's fine. I'll take all the blame. I'll take all the pain. Think you see it all? You just see a scrap. You wanna make the call. You need to hold the map. You cloistered children. It's time for you and all who stand with you. Yes, you too.
Oh my god.
Time to follow through.
Hey, y'all, now listen, I'll be crystal clear. I'm saying this to everybody here. No substitutions, no, you're all too dear. We're keeping everybody leaves this place alive.
Oh no. What's happening? Is that Pan? No, it's Persephone.
It's the right thing to do. The right place to be.
I was so low, I nearly withdrew.
We're getting everyone up in here.
Really? Pan, you?
The way I see it, if you have to take Grace, then you definitely have to take me.
Booyah. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty.
Of course, it's me. Because of me, this prophecy will come to be.
Eat it, Athena.
My Olympus is gone, and you're all looking on at a stranger wearing my face. My Olympus is gone. Now I'm some other one. Just how long has she been in place?
Oh, yeah, I didn't want to pick that one. It's fine.
You set off hoping you could get to somewhere right, but it's been too many years since the mainland was in sight. There was a voice in me that shouted, Athena, you be strong. Be strong. No cost is great enough. It was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and now I don't know what the right thing is. I leave it up to you what to do with this.
Oh.
All these years you ruled this place. I think it's time you made some space. Enough of you. It's overdue. Step away. Let it go. Fresher hands should steer this boat and sail it to something new.
Well, that was scary. Brand new chorus. They can no longer be trusted to lead. Was achievement.
Are you finished? You've been talking forever.
We're done, yes.
And? So you're in charge now, I'm guessing.
For the moment, but it appears we're about to have a repeat of what happened in Hades.
Oh.
What does that mean?
It means we are disbanding the chorus. Not only that, we have decided to reveal ourselves to the mortal world.
You're planning to tell everyone what we really are? Isn't that risky?
It won't be right away, so those who are too fearful can go into hiding. But it's time. No more laws, no more secrets.
You all agreed to this? No argument?
Oh, we don't do anything without argument, dearest.
Wasn't it you, Grace, who said we should stop living in the past?
Well, sure, but I didn't think you were listening.
What can I say? I'm trying something different. Plus, this is what Calliope was fighting for.
Calliope would definitely approve.
If there's no chorus, does that mean idols just do whatever they want?
As much as anyone can.
What about Medusa? I hate to think what she's gonna do.
Medusa has offered to live in the reliquary. Frankly, I think she's relieved.
As for the rest of us, we'll be subject to mortal authorities and their laws.
These authorities. Do you think we could ask them about Hephaestus?
Yes. Yes, I imagine we could.
What about Athena? She can't be okay with this.
She won't fight it. She said, and I quote, "Whatever your decision, I will abide by it."
That's a switch.
The fight's just not in her anymore. She was so certain she was doing the right thing.
It must be tearing her apart now that she's failed.
Well, we'll see how long this new Athena lasts.
I have a few thoughts as to how you could go about revealing yourselves.
Oh?
If there's time, we could prepare a campaign.
Bye, Amalia. Thanks for being here. Good luck at work.
It is, kinda. The idols would
With
be
her
stars
Bad
before you
Bunny.
know it. If you're famous enough, there's only so much that can be done to you.
Now that is a marvelous idea indeed. I'd like a moment alone with Grace.
Good luck, Amalia.
Well, you did it, Grace. The trial has come and gone, and you're still standing.
Nice. I fulfilled the prophecy. Wait, she did!
And fulfilled the prophecy while I was at it.
Fulfilled it? Haven't we prevented it?
I'm the last muse. It was my trial. Now what's happening to the idols because of it?
We're no longer continuing. Not as we were. Yes, I see.
Athena
Bye-bye,
couldn't
Amalia.
conceive of a change that didn't mean death for the idols. But here we are.
Oh?
Obviously, the freedom the rest of the idols have extends to you as well. I can't compel you to remain. And yet I am asking you to do so.
What for?
Why do you need me to stay? What can I do?
I think the question is more, what can't you do? Grace, you helped solve issues we've wrestled with for centuries. It wasn't simply because you're the muse. We need you.
Oh. Joe? Me?
Ready to go out and face the music, Grace?
Oh.
Always.
Oh. 2 months later. Oh. The Muses Encore, French Act 3. Let's go, lesbians. Look at them.
Of course you're both here. In my apartment. Why wouldn't you be?
We were waiting for you.
How does it feel to be the idol spokesperson appearing on every newscast, reputable and otherwise?
I'm exhausted.
The Oracle has been keenly following your progress. She records every appearance, every interview.
Mm-hmm.
She may be your biggest fan.
Cute.
The way she talks, you'd think she never doubted who you were.
Well, at least she's been of great help to your online campaign.
Everyone here has also been busy. Would you like to hear the latest?
What about you, Apollo? Still planning on leaving the city?
Soon, I think. All the attention on the idols is proving rather taxing.
Ooh, running away again, brother.
I suppose you could say that. Really, I just came by to see Grace and apologize one last time.
I told you you don't need to keep doing that.
Yes, well, I'm glad things worked out as they did. You'll all be fine without me.
You know, one day you will learn, brother. Not today, but someday.
Aphrodite and Eros? Oh, look, there's like little pictures of them. Cute. Even that fucking owl.
Is there any word yet on Aphrodite and Eros? They left the city a while ago.
Eros sent word, yes. Aphrodite has started a spiritual retreat in the mountains?
Let's call it a cult.
Whatever it is, he says it's been helping her. Being the goddess of love to the world once more has at last brought her peace.
I thought for sure they'd go into hiding. Aphrodite fears
cult?
mortals more than any other idol, doesn't she?
Hence why she surrounded herself with only those who shower her with adoration.
As I recall, sister, you also headed several cults across the centuries.
The Eleusinian mysteries weren't about shoring up my ego, Apollo.
What about Venus? Did she go with them?
The mortal? I don't believe so. Last I heard, she opened a gallery. Aphrodite's become her patron.
Venus has painted most of the idols. I sat for her last week, in fact. It's made her rather successful.
Cute. Athena?
Has anyone heard about Athena? It's been a
Look at
while.
her.
The revelation of the idols to the mortal world went far better than she could have dreamed. I think it shook her.
Well, she was wrong about a great many things.
As the goddess of wisdom, that's not an easy realization. So she left. Back to the old world.
Back to the old world? It's a long way to travel by herself.
Well, I asked her to go. There's so many of us who went missing during the war. The idols going public might bring them out of hiding. Athena wanted to leave, and this gave her a purpose. We'll see if anything comes of it.
Hermes? Persephone?
How about you, Persephone? Any big changes?
Not unless you count my many trips to Hades. No, it's business as always.
Trips to Hades?
I am no longer its queen, but I am still the most familiar with its workings. And Hades is changing. Perhaps it's the mere fact that the mortal world is aware of us again. I don't know. Or
Medcheck, take your meds.
Something else is stirring.
Is this something we should be concerned about, sister?
Not yet. I'll let you know. As for everything else, the club continues, more popular than ever. The world turns. What more is there to say?
What about Hecate and Asterion? Are they still at the reliquary?
Asterion is not, currently. He's going to appear on the next season
screaming.
of that television dating show.
I thought that was just a rumor.
No.
Aw.
He is really doing it.
Asterion's rather thrilled at all the attention. Last I spoke to him.
I don't understand the appeal.
He's a sweetheart, and you know it.
He
I hope you
is.
find someone awesome.
That's so
As for
cute.
Hecate, there's little chance of her leaving the reliquary. I assume she's the same as always.
She is. Hecate enjoys the solitude. At any rate, she claims everything will change for us soon enough.
It is written, I'm guessing.
Naturally.
A Medusa.
And Medusa? I take it she's no longer at the reliquary.
She was. For a few months.
There was an incident involving Hecate's new cat.
Not the cat again.
Oh no.
Medusa was beside herself with apologies, but needless to say, she moved on rather quickly. We're not certain where.
Meaning what? Medusa is roaming the streets? Doing whatever she likes?
Not quite.
Medusa believed she might not be able to control her appetite, so she asked us to put her in contact with the mortal government.
Oh.
They took her somewhere. It was her decision. The government is grateful. They even suggested we might see Hephaestus again.
Aphrodite's husband? He's alive?
So it appears. Who knows what he's been doing for the mortals since the
Interesting.
war, but it would raise all our spirits to see him again.
Is Hermes still around? I'm surprised they're not here with the rest of you.
We've barely seen them of late.
Hermes has been busy. They've become a social media darling. Or
Please.
so the Oracle tells me.
The truly amusing part is that they're not even trying to be famous. They simply can't help it.
Hermes likes to people please, it's true.
Hopefully it won't backfire on them. Fame is a
Of
double-edged
course they have.
sword.
Right.
Hermes lives a charmed life. Never fear.
Well, it's odd seeing their face on so many billboards, but I agree. Let Hermes have their fun.
Oh,
What about
Pan.
Pan? I haven't seen him since the trial.
No one's seen him.
Shouldn't we be worried? It is Pan, and what he does will reflect on us all.
Pan is harmless.
Mostly harmless.
As far as I can tell, he did regret his involvement in Calliope's death. He'll lay low. At least for a time.
He'll be back with some new scheme to make us all groan.
You're not wrong.
That's it. That's all of them.
I still can't believe it's all over.
Oh, it's scarcely over, Grace. Now that you've toppled the castle, it's barely just begun.
Oh, I didn't do that.
On the contrary, you absolutely did.
Perhaps we should leave you alone, Grace. You must be tired from your trip.
Kind of feels like this is it, huh? Like we won't see each other for a long time.
No. Not like this. You're right.
Everything has changed.
Oh. Oh, Freddy's hat. No cry.
Stormy skies clear, soft breeze blow.
The ocean lies calm, stars are out.
We'll chart our paths, I've no doubt.
Where will we end up with different routes? A fresh coat of paint, sails unfurled, ready to go.
Watching the shore as we drift away.
Lost in the sunrise, parting mists of gray.
Sailing to new water, the rush of a new day.
Everything has changed. Everything.
Is it over? Is it over? Oh, it's done. We finished. Wow. That's crazy. Lolo. Lauren Lolo Spencer. Huh. GG's. We finished. That was so good. What's this? Is this to go faster? I think so. I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. GG's. I'm so sad Freddy died. Oh, look at all the music. Honestly, I think my favorite song was the one with Aphrodite. That one was so good. And I think the beginning song was good too. But we're done. We're done. That was so good. I think we did good. I like the outcome of my decisions. It was really good. Thanks, friends, for staying and watching with me. Thank you, Anna, for being here. I love your little emote. Thank you, mods, for being here. This is great. I really like this game. It was really fun. Very sad at times, but very interesting. I'll see you guys Friday.